From Lake Community Stadium here in Millbury, Ohio, it's the NBC battle here between the Lake Flyers and the Rossford Bulldogs here on the Toledo Sports Network. Hi, I'm Mick Gonzalez and joined here by Steve Taylor. Steve, a couple of teams here that are trying to move their way up the ladder here in the Northern Buckeye Conference, and it should be a doozy here for both teams. They both got a lot to prove here.
They really do. Rossford coming in at 2-3. Rossford led by a senior-laden group at the skill positions, the triplets I like to call them, the quarterback, the running back, and the wide receiver. That's Ike, Pickett, and Perry. They have capable young playmakers at the skill positions, but they're going to need to rely on the experience of the triplets, the law firm of Ike, Pickett, and Perry, if they're going to be successful tonight.
Well, the other thing, too, though, that they've also got to worry about is on the defensive side of the ball, and that's where Lake could possibly do some damage, because Lake is their consistency is what they need, but they're playing against a team right now in Rossford that has given up an average of 37.5 points per game.
And that's the thing that they're going to be up against, because for Lake, the key word for them is tempo. Tempo, led by their junior quarterback, Dawson Delventhal. He needs to control tempo. He needs to know when to go fast, and he needs to know when to pull it back and rely on his senior running back, Blake Osborne. He can get it done in between the tackles. He's a sledgehammer. He's a flat-out stud. Remember, Lake is a young team, so they can't get too up when things go well for them, but they can't get too down when things go down for them.
Lake is going to receive the opening kickoff here. They're the home team here on homecoming night here in Millbury. So the Rossford Bulldogs will kick off. They've got Jackson Murtha, who will do the honors. It's an absolute Chamber of Commerce night here in Millbury. Beautiful night here in Northwest Ohio. So back to receive is Scott Makowitz for Lake, as well as Bronson Medley. So Murtha lines everything up, and the football fell off the tee.
It's kind of windy out there.
Got a little breeze going. And
may have to get somebody to come over and hold it for him.
Looks like Brandon Abernathy is going to do the honors. So Abernathy is going to hold the ball in place as Murtha got set to kick off. Sun going down right now. Murtha approaches, kicks it, and we are underway. A short kick, a chip shot, grabbed right at the 30-yard line by Medley. He's going to burst through out to the 45, out to about the 48-yard line. As he was brought down there by several players, including Zach Sparks, as well as the aforementioned Brandon Abernathy. So it'll be first down here for Lake. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Lake Flyers in their home blue uniforms, white pants. They got excellent field position. Good chance for Dawson Delventhal.
Say that fast 3 times, huh? Well, Delventhal goes under center as he has got Blake Osborne in the backfield. Hands it off, going over the right side, fighting his way into Rossford territory. Still going strong, pushing with those legs. He's brought down at about the 48-yard line of Rossford, as Abernathy in on the stop, but not before about 4 or 5 hard-earned yards there by Blake Osborne.
Osborne is an absolute stud. I tell you, he is a handful to try to bring down, as the Rossford Bulldogs found out about that. It's a lot of size along the skill position for the Lake Flyers. There's another player we'll talk about here shortly who's also a very, very agile skill position player.
Osborne goes left side this time, and he's going to pick up a first down as he's brought down at about the 41-yard line of Rossford. As in on the stop there was Zach Perry.
Good misdirection right there, trying the left side of the Rossford Bulldog line.
So it's 1st and 10 here for the Flyers of Lake. 1 minute into this contest here, and a lovely evening here in late September. Delventhal goes under center. He'll hand the ball off to Medley. Medley tries to cut back inside, and he is going to be met there by Mr. Zach Perry, and Perry shuts him down for just a short gain, maybe a yard at best.
Riley Ralph, the senior defensive end, he was the first one over there. He beat his man at the point of attack. and he was the first one to rather turn away the ball carrier.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. The ball just outside the 40-yard line. 10 and 15 left here in this opening quarter. In the shotgun, Delventhal takes the snap, hands it off. Osborne finds a seam and is able to pick up some good yardage as he's inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line of Rossford.
Well, just good patience right there in Blake. He just kept his feet moving, kept his eyes up the field, and just moved forward.
Well, a solid opening drive here by the Flyers. 9 and 45 to go here in the first quarter.
Here's a big 3rd down for the Rossford defense.
3rd and 3, the ball at the Rossford 34-yard line. Delventhal in the gun, hands the ball off, going around the right side, cutting back in is Makowitz. He'll be close, but I don't think he got it. Will depend on the spot. Looks like they're going to spot him about maybe a yard short.
Cam Reynolds was over there. The defensive back coming up. You see him come up and just feel right there. That's how you tackle.
So it's going to be 4th down and about a yard to go. And, well, they're too close to punt it and probably too far away to try field goals, so they're going to go for it. 4th down and a yard to go. Ball at the 32 of Rossford. Lake with the ball. Here's the handoff. Osborne drives forward, picks up the 1st down as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 2. More importantly for the Flyers, they move the sticks.
Well, that's what you do. You get a ball to your big senior. You see that good blocking at the point of attack. Great push right there. The Lake Flyers do a good job at winning the battle in the trenches right there.
So it's 1st and 10. Lake driving here in their opening drive of the football game.
What you got to like is how you go with the quick count right there where you can really fire off the ball, and we saw that.
8:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Delventhal will go under center. He'll hand the ball off. Osborne again. Oh, he's hit and dropped, but not before picking up about 4 yards as he was dropped over there by number 56, Austin Sobolewski. He brought him down, and it'll be a pickup of about 4, 2nd and 6. Being very methodical, Lake is. Nothing flashy. Just going with what got him here. That's the run. Here's the snap. Osborne again. He's brought down by several Bulldogs.
Now what the Rossford Bulldogs are finding out is you're not going to arm tackle this kid. Look at the would-be arm tackle here. He runs right through that. You got to get a body on this guy.
Well, there's a couple of bodies. Brent DeArmond and, of course, Zach Perry in on that. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 to go. The ball at the Rossford 22. 7.5 left to go here in the opening quarter. I'll make sure we say thanks to a couple of our sponsors, of course, U.S. Utilities, as there was some movement along the lines there.
There was a lot of movement along that line.
Yeah, it was quite a bit. They're going to call encroachment on the Bulldogs.
Well, the Rossford defense right there tried to anticipate the snap.
So with the 5-yard penalty, that will give Lake a 1st down.
Well, Mick, because what the Lake Flyers have been doing is they've been going on 1. They've been going on the 1st count. And right there you saw the defense anticipate that.
Well, it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball at the Bulldog 17-yard line. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Osborne on the right side, gets outside, and he's going to race it to the end zone. 17 yards, touchdown, Lake Flyers.
Oh, the Lake Flyers getting it done up front. But yeah, Blake Osborne he's a beneficiary of the touchdown. But it's great blocking at the point of attack. Look at that click-out block right there by number 9 for the Lake Flyers.
Oh, that's Makowitz.
Makowitz. He did his job, totally cleared his man out, created the scene for Blake Osborne to slither through for the touchdown.
The point after here. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So it is solid there as Mr. Nick Chipetta. For some reason, I think there's going to be a reference in there to Pinocchio, but anyhow, 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0, the Flyers on top.
Northwest Ohio. You know, people are always taking all-inclusive vacations to save money. Well, at Brandywine, you're on a constant all-inclusive vacation. Unlimited golf, kart, pool, fitness, and all the social events, including the amazing pool parties. It's so refreshing to play a private club where there's no surprises. The new Brandywine Country Club, featuring 18 holes of Arthur Hills Design Championship golf on a layout that is spectacular. Par 72 now, 3 par 5s on the front 9, total yardage of 66.39. A challenge for great golfers, but fun and playable for the rest of us, too. And one of the best things about joining the all-inclusive private Brandywine Club is that you never have to wait for leagues to get out of your way, because there's only one league at Brandywine, yours. And don't forget about the amazing restaurant. Champions Bar and Grill reopened in the summer of last year and is now open to the public. Call 419-865-2393 for all the details, and if you join by May 31st, they'll waive the initiation fee. Join me on the course and at the club this year at the all-new, all-inclusive Brandywine Country Club.
And in the kickoff, Rossford getting their hand on the ball for the first time. Bringing it back now. Here's number 30, Chris Pickett. Pickett gets it out to about the 25-yard line. It looks like we're close to it. They'll spot it right at the 25. So it'll be 1st and 10 Rossford here with 7:04 to go.
Excellent start for the Flyers. They couldn't have scripted that better. For them, again, tempo was the key. Now, what you're going to get is that senior group right now. Not panic. Let's see how they react.
1st and 10 for Rossford for their first series offensively. They have the ball at their own 25-yard line. 7:04 to go here in the opening quarter. Sun's starting to set as the ball's on the left hash mark. It'll be Austin Ike in the shotgun. Hands the ball off. Over there on the left side of the line, trying to drive it there was Chris Pickett. He picks up maybe 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Damian Allison is a very active defensive lineman. You see him crash down from his defensive line position to upend the ball carrier.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 27. Again, Ike in the shotgun. He's got twins on each side. Takes the high snap, keeps it, going to air it out. He's throwing it downfield as he overshoots his intended target over there. That was Cam Reynolds.
Well, he had Cam Reynolds. Cam Reynolds had drawn double coverage. And I tell you what, if Austin just airs that out, he gives Reynolds a chance to make a play on that. But he threw that on a line.
Yeah, he needed it. You're right. He needed to put a little air underneath that. So that makes it 3rd down and 8. The ball at the 27. Rossford trailing 7-0 here in this opening quarter.
Now, this is a big 3rd down right here, because if the Flyers can get the ball back for that offense, boy, they'd be cooking.
Well, once again, you got twins on each side. Backfield in motion. Now here's Ike. He's going to pull it down and get sacked. He got shut down over there by number 30. Of course, that is Griff Pollock. Pollock, the junior, brought him down.
See, these are long developing routes. And what happens is Austin anticipates he's going to get man coverage. He didn't get man coverage. You see the Flyers sitting back in zone. Consequently, the pocket collapses, and we're going to get our first punt of the night.
And it's the aforementioned Mr. Pock. He's going to fake and keep it. He pulls it down. He's going to run with it. And he is going to be tripped up, and he'll be short as he is Dylan O'Quinn, the veteran senior lineman that was up there that just brought him down and brought him down at his own 25-yard line. So it's going to be a big-time, great setup here for Lake.
Yeah. You remember we were talking about studs. Well, here's a stud right here. You see Dylan just lays out, shows you his athleticism, shows his quickness. This guy is 6'5", 255 pounds, and I tell you what, he can pick him up and put him down.
You know, even though he's not quite as big, the guy he kind of reminds me of a little bit, Jimmy Urias, who went through Lake here over the last 4 years, graduated last year. Well, it's 1st and 10 for Lake. They have the ball deep in Bulldog territory at the 25. They're going to air it out. Oh, just out of the reach of the guy we've been talking about, Dylan O'Quinn.
That's just a quick hitter right there. Good job of the Bulldogs bringing more than they can block on that side.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball be placed back just outside the 25. They'll spot it closer to the 26.
But you see the offensive mentality of the Lake Flyers. They were trying to strike right away.
5:35 to go in the quarter. Here's the snap. They hand it off. Going around is Makowitz. Stops, cuts back in, brought down, but not before getting inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line.
Well, so many times you hear people say, do your job. You hear coaches say, do your job, do your job. Well, number 11 does his job. What he does, he gets to the outside, does not allow a running lane. So he strings that out back to where he's got help on the inside. That's a good job of pursuit coming up, knocking down the ball carrier by number 52. That's Ben Bergstrom.
Yep, Bergstrom in on the stop, and it's now 3rd down and about 3 to go. Hand off, Makowitz. He ran into a couple of Bulldogs right off the get-go, most notably Kyle Krummenacker, as he just, right off the handoff. I don't think he was expecting him to be there.
Krummenacker was crashing down from the right side. He did a good job at staying at home. They were trying to break that inside of Krummenacker, and he wasn't buying it.
Well, it's going to be 4th down and 3. No gain on that play. So they're going to go for the field goal. Chapetta is going to attempt what looks to be about a 37-yard field goal. Ball is down. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. Oh, no,
good.
they're
It's
saying
wide.
no. Just wide. I thought he had a shot at that, but nope. It was wide. So with 4:15 to go, it remains 7-0 Lake Flyers.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen.
Well, welcome back. Here is off the first play, trying to come around the left side. Over there was Pickett, and, well, he ran into Dylan O'Quinn as well as Kyle Barkheimer.
Okay, good team pursuit right there.
Well, we'll make it 2nd down and 10, no gain. So the Bulldogs have it. 2nd and 10 at their own 20. Right now they're waiting to get the play signaled in here. Of course, Todd Drewsbeck, the bench boss over there for the Rossford Bulldogs, making sure that Austin Ike has better get the snap off here. Just does before the time clock. Is he going to take it around the left side? Gets hit, keeps going over here near the sideline as he took a solid pop over there.
Johnny Guyton put his helmet on the football.
Yep, the junior just went in there and just popped him good. But he was able to pick up some positive yardage as it'll be 3rd down and 6, a pickup of 4.
But, you know, right now the Rossford Bulldogs can ill afford to go 3 and out. They have to find a way to move the chains here.
Well, let's find out as it's 3rd down. 5 to go. The ball just tickling the 25-yard line. Once again, in the gun is Ike. He's got trips out to the right. High snap. Ike throws it over there, but it's going to be short. I think he was looking over there for Kyle Barkheimer, but that was about 4 or 5 yards short of him.
Trying to get a bubble screen, nothing doing. You have to stay alive right now because we saw what happened the last time. I'm sure that the Lake Flyers will be looking for another fake.
Well, it's going to be Cam Reynolds back to kick this football. which he's probably not going to try and run, I would think. I'm sure his coach probably had a brief word with him. Here's the snap and the punt. Decent punt be grabbed at the 45 of Lake. And getting outside is Johnny Guyton. He'll get it inside Rossford territory. And they will spot it at the 45-yard line, it looks like. So that is where the Lake Flyers will scrimmage 1st and 10.
Give us a chance to say thanks to some of our sponsors. Great sponsors like the Genoa Bank, Taz Electronics, UA Local 50, the IBEW Local 8, Benches Greenhouse, Genoa Jewelers, Graymont Quarries, Blackberry Corners, Genoa Custom Interiors, Arturo's Pizza, Heben, Sumner, and Murphy, Moody's Coney Island, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Mo's Place, and Snyder & Sons Electric, all proud sponsors of the Cleveland Sports Network.
1st and 10 for the Lake Flyers. They have it in Rossford territory at the Bulldog 48-yard line. 3:46 remaining here in this opening quarter. Handed off Osborne on the left side. He's able to drive forward, but he was brought down over there by Brent DeArmond. And Soboleski was also in there on the stop. But it makes it 2nd down and 8 after a pickup of 2. My, oh my. Nice crowd out here for homecoming for the Lake Flyers. Student section over there very well represented. Do you remember your homecoming, Steve?
Yes, I do.
That's all he's saying, folks, so I'm wondering.
And I'm leaving it at that.
Now dropping back here over on the left side. The pass is complete to Dylan O'Quinn. He's going to be close to a 1st down as he's brought down about a yard short. He's at the, well, let's see. They're going to spot him at the 39-yard line.
I tell you what, Cam Reynolds. Was that Kyle? That was Kyle over there.
Yeah, Kromenacker.
Kromenacker. He knows what it's like to tackle Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, he got an idea, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
So it's 3rd and a yard, the ball at the 39 of the Bulldogs. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it looks like it's Bulldog football.
There was a whole lot of them over there, and coming out up there with it was number 75 for the Rossford Bulldogs, and that is Brent
DeArmond.
Well, DeArmond, one of those young guys we were talking about, 6'3", junior, 275 pounds. But the junior falls on it.
That's what's most important. First turnover of the ball game, and it goes to the Rossford Bulldogs as they recover the fumble. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. They've got 2:23 left in this opening quarter, and they trail the Lake Flyers 7-0.
Now, here's what we were talking about making our open when we said not getting too down when things don't go their way.
Well, here we go on the shotgun. Ike is going to keep it himself, go around the right end. He gets knocked out of bounds with a solid hit over there. So I believe that was
that was Jacob Benson who came up.
He came up with the tattoo there and knocks him out that was a rough and tough 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9, the ball at the 41, 2:16 to go as the clock is stopped.
Well, you see right there, the Bulldogs they run to the small side of the field, so they really shorten their options there.
Well, ball will be on the right hash mark at the 41. You got trips out to the left here for Rossford. Single coverage rolling out that way now is Austin Ike. Ike looking for some help. He's going to get, able to get rid of it. Just got it off. Oh, he's just able to throw it away and get it past the line of scrimmage. He was out of the box, so there's no intentional grounding called.
I'm wondering, is this going to be a face mask? Because that may have happened. Let's take a look here and see what happens as he tries to look for somewhere to go. Or is it going to call intentional grounding? Probably grounding.
Ineligible downfield is what they're calling. So it's a penalty against the Bulldogs. Now you got 3rd and 9 or 2nd and a mile. Which do you take?
Well, you push him back.
Well, I guess Mark Emmons has a different idea. So he's refusing because he's going to rely on his defense here.
Well, they haven't converted yet, so that's probably not a bad choice.
So it's 3rd down and 9. The ball at the Rossford 41. 2:06 to go here. Quarter number 1. Flyers are up 7-0. Glad you could join us here on a beautiful Friday night here in Northwest Ohio. So you're going to have twins on each side. Pickett in motion. Here's the dump, and he tried to throw it over the oncoming rusher here with a bubble. And his intended target there was Kyle Kromenacker, but Kromenacker, that came basically it skipped twice before it got to him.
Well, they came a little faster than they want them to. The design is to let the rush come in and dump it in behind the rush.
Well, it's 4th down. Johnny Guyton back to receive a 4th down kick. And Cam Reynolds puts his foot into it. Angles it over on the left side. That's going to be grabbed at about the 45, or rather 35, as bringing it back was number 24, Hayden Rogers. He's a sophomore. And, well, he picked up about 5 yards, and that'll put the ball at the 40 for the Lake Flyers. 1:53 to go here in the opening quarter as the Lake Flyers lead at 7-0.
First down, Flyers at the 40.
Well, right now, you can't really say it's been Lake's offense dominating here. I'd say you'd have to say it's Lake's defense that's the story right now here. Man in motion in the snap. Osborne goes around the right side, turns upfield, gets to about the 44-yard line, and is driven back as Perry made the stop.
Well, that's one of those movies where Osborne met Perry.
And then it all ended. 2nd down here for the Flyers. They have it at their own 44-yard line. Clock continues to run here as we've got a buck and a quarter left to go here in the first. Man in motion. Now here's the snap handoff again to Osborne. Osborne cuts back in, spins, gets out to midfield, and gets maybe a yard into Rossford territory, where he's brought down over there amongst others. Reynolds and also
the big guy shows you his athleticism as he does his Todd Gurley impersonation.
minus the dreads. But still. Some of the Lake students now starting a "You Can't Stop Him" chant. I don't know.
He got a point.
Well, so far he's been able to put up some good yardage, but still under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Here's the handoff. Going over on the left side was Griffin Pollock, and he was dropped. No gain.
Nothing, doing good job right there. You see Rossford doing a good job at shedding blocks and getting to the ball. That's called rallying to the football.
Well, we're coming up here on what should be, if they want it to be, the final play of the quarter, or they could just let the clock run to 0. There's 15 seconds. Flyers don't have to snap the ball, but we'll see what they do. They do snap it, dropping back now, rolling out to his right. Delventhal fires it. He's got a man open inside the 40, fighting, getting inside the 35, inside the 30. Big time play over there by number 5, Bronson Medley, and Medley was able to drive behind the blocking of Dylan O'Quinn. On the last play of the opening quarter, so Lake will be sitting pretty. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Rossford 27-yard line, 28. As we've got one in the books, it's 7-0, Lake on top.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Are you dreading winter? Then let TAS Electronics upgrade your vehicle's existing factory key fob into a remote car starter. Or, for unlimited range and versatility, Drone Mobile put your smartphone in control. You'll get features like keyless entry, instant security status, and real-time GPS tracking wherever in the world you are, instantly on your smartphone. This winter, forget the freeze, feel the heat with TAS.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Well, we've got one in the books here at Lake Community Stadium in Millbury. And right now the Flyers again driving. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line of Rossford. He's Steve Taylor. I'm Mick Gonzalez. Here's the handoff. Osborne up the gut. And again, he gets it inside the 25 to about the 24. So nice pick up there as he was brought down by Austin Soboleski. So he, along with Chris Pickett, and it's a pickup of about 5 yards, Steve. And well, he's been tough to stop tonight.
Well, he has, and but the thing is, what Lake has done is they're attacking and they're controlling the tempo. That was the key word for them.
Here we go around the left side. This time getting inside the 21-yard line, I think is where they'll spot it. So Perry in on the stop, but it makes it 3rd down and 2. Of course, Osborne was the ball carrier. This is not a recording.
Yeah, but what's happening time and time again is the Lake offensive line really firing off the football.
Well, here we go. 3rd and we'll call it a long 3. Here's the handoff going around the left side over there. It was Medley as he gets a 1st down and then some. So take it inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for the Flyers.
So they're varying their attack points. This time they're going to attack to the edge. They've been attacking between the tackles. You see him right there. Break it back inside, run the daylight, but again, good blocking at the point of attack.
We'll see what happens here. 1st and 10 for the Flyers, knocking on the door again here in the red zone.
The big guy is doing a good job of getting to the 2nd level.
At the 12, here's the handoff. Osborne this time, Bulldogs were keying in on him. As you see that whole side of the line, is able to shut him down, including Noah Fosgate, along with Sam Doughton.
Yeah, this time they all slant down. They did a good job at just plugging the gaps. Great defensive call.
Well, it was a pickup of maybe a yard or just over a yard, so we'll call it a long 8 or a short 9, your call. But we're just outside right in between the 10 and 11. That's where the ball is. Under 10 minutes to go here in the half. Dropping back now, being flushed, throwing it into the end zone, and it's going to be picked off.
You just can't throw that. You can't throw that.
You throw that away, if anything else. You don't throw it in the back of the end zone. The only person there is wearing white.
Off your back foot. You see right here, the junior quarterback right here, he panics. Look at him. He's taking his eyes off his target. You see him now. He's looking at the rush, and he's throwing off of his back foot. No one there. That's
Cam Reynolds
throwing where he's anticipating someone to be. Triple covered over there, nothing doing. You got to throw that one away. Got to eat that one.
Well, it's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They dodge another bullet as they are they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. 9:42 left to go here in this first half. Right now the Bulldogs, they'll have quads out to the right.
They go
empty backfield.
Bunch formation on there and throw back to the other side. How many times do you see that? Tried to hit that, couldn't get it.
Nothing doing there as he was looking for Cam Reynolds and just overthrew him.
Well, Cam Reynolds, if he's got single coverage, I like his chances over there. Cam can fly. They do have capable playmakers on the outside, but You know, they're going to have to get this offense on track. If you tie Drews back, you can't be feeling too bad right now. You've pretty much not had things go your way. The Flyers have kind of dominated, and they've dictated play thus far, and to only be down 7 with a chance to tie it. You know, you got to feel good about your chances. But in that being said, you got to get this offense on track.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball at the Rossford 20. Bulldogs. Here is Ike. He'll throw it over on the left side. Overthrows Pickett. Both these quarterbacks have been a little bit on the shaky side here tonight
Well,
when it comes to throwing.
Yeah, and because a lot of these throws have been down the field. What I like to do, Mick, is get my quarterback in rhythm with easy throws. You know, no think about throws to where you can just start to get some kind of continuity. You know, you start to feel good once you see 1, 2, 3 completions. Then you take your shots down the field.
Well, I mean, they've got some good targets that you can throw at. I mean, obviously, Cam Reynolds, who's 2nd in the NBC right now at 25 receptions heading into tonight. Now here again, Ike goes over the middle. Oh, dangerous. I think somebody had turtle arms there.
Yeah.
Because that was number 20, Zach Perry. I think he saw a couple players in blue that were ready for him. You look here as he throws that ball.
He's got to make a play. He's got to try to help out your quarterback.
Yep. That'll get you every time. So it's 4th down. And Reynolds will have to punt. So Guyton back to receive. His 4th down kick. Good kick. Guyton picks it up at the 44-yard line. He'll cut back inside. He drives up over midfield, and he'll be brought down at about the 47, 46-yard line, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Flyers. They'll have the ball in Rossford territory. 9:15 to go here in quarter number 2. 7-0, the Flyers leading it. Another thank you again to one of our sponsors, of course, Brandywine Golf Club, called the Country Club, and of course the restaurant. Absolutely all 5-star. Thanks to Stan Schlewski and Company. As now the ball is snapped, rolling out, or it's handed off, and driving forward, still going inside the 30-yard line. Holy smokes, nice job there. I believe that was Makowitz.
Well, what you're going to get is a double handoff. You see the outside, and then he hands it back inside for Makowitz, and he cuts it up to daylight. You get the defense moving one way, and you break it back the other way.
Well, it's back inside the 30, and it's going to be spotted at about the 27-yard line. So we're under 9 minutes to go here in this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 here for the Flyers. Here's the snap. Over here on the left side, Makowitz going to try and get outside, and he's brought down, but not before picking up some good real estate, as he's brought down just inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, you see just how fast he is as he gets to the edge. But you see him start to turn it up on that jet sweep. But the Bulldogs do a good job at stringing it out and really not letting him turn it up like he wanted.
Yep, Ben Bergstrom is right there to force him out. 2nd and 2, ball at the 19. Clock is stopped with 8:42 to go here in the half. Got trips out to the right, but keeping it now is going to be Delventhal. He's going to go forward, picks up the 1st down and then some. As he gets it down inside the 15, they'll spot him at the 14-yard line.
Well, if you're a Lake Flyer fan, you have to like how decisive Dawson is in his read. Right there, he pulls it down and he cuts it up immediately.
Well, they'll spot the ball at the 14-yard line. Clock running with 8.5 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Flyers looking to add to their lead as they're in the red zone. Ball on the left hash. Medley in motion. He'll take the handoff. Goes outside, cuts back in. He's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. But that Rossford defense in that bend but don't break mentality, as he was brought down by Luke Rue, who's a 5'8", 185-pound youngster, a sophomore.
Yeah, Luke was the recipient of the work put in by Riley Ralph. And we've called his name before. Very active outside linebacker / defensive end.
Well, a pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 12. Now Osborne drives forward. He's going to be close to a first down, but Bulldogs trying to push him back as the whistle goes, and looks like he's at about the 6-yard line, so he'll be a couple of yards short, Steve.
Well, you know the Lake Flyers just hunkered down right there and said, we're running it left. What are you going to do about it?
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Clock continues to run here as we come up on 7:10 to go here in the first half. In the gun, Medley in motion, takes the handoff, drives forward. He may be, well, it depends on the spot. He should have the first down.
He's close. And that looks like he's going to have enough for the first down.
Well, they're going to call a measurement. Yep, they're going to call a timeout for a measurement. 6:57 to go here in the half. And they'll bring the chain gang out. Well, while we have the time, Steve, go for it.
Oh, yeah. While we have time, we must say thanks to our sponsors, Genoa Bank, TAS Electronics, UA Local 50, IBW Local 8, Benches Greenhouse, Genoa Quarries, Graymont Quarry, Blackberry Corners, Genoa Custom Interiors, Arturo Pizzas and Rossford Games, Heben, Sumner and Murphy, Moody's Coney Island, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Moe's Place, Snyder & Sons, and Genoa Auto Parts in Genoa, all proud sponsors of our Toledo Sports Network.
Well, they just got enough for the first down, so it'll be 1st and goal here for the Lake Flyers. 6:57 on the clock. And they start it up. Well, if you're Mark Emmons, I would think you're going to go with what got you here, and that's a steady dose of Mr. Osborne.
They'll run the ball. You know, you turned it over your last trip down here. You want to make sure that you get something this time. And Osborne does just that, but enough of that.
That Bulldog defense said, no, not yet, as he was driven back. And some of the guys on the stop there include Carl Roberts. He was out there along with Luke Rue.
Yeah, but you got to tackle low, and you see right there, this time the Bulldogs go low and cut the legs out for Mr. Osborne.
Well, he picked up a yard, so it'll be 2nd and goal at the 3. 6 minutes coming up here on 6 minutes to go in the half. Dawson Delventhal takes the snap low and he hands it off, and Makowitz is going to cut back inside. It'll be close. They're going to call it a touchdown.
Oh, he crossed.
Touchdown, Lake Flyers.
He was smacked backwards, but he had crossed the goal line first.
So a touchdown, a 3-yard touchdown run by Scott Makowitz makes it 13-0.
You see him right here run the daylight, absorb the hit. You see him cross the goal line, but he's driven backwards.
Okay, Chapetta in to take the extra point. Delventhal the hold, gets it down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:48 to go here in the first half, the Flyers opened it up to a 14-0 lead.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
So the Flyers take a 2-touchdown lead They lead at 14-0 here. Well, I think probably if you're Rossford right now, you can't panic, Steve. I mean, their defense has been working hard, but that offense, they've just got to get some first downs.
The defense has been on the field virtually the entire first half. You know, the Rossford offense has to try to get a first down. Right now, you know, you can't get out of your game plan, you know, but you got to start to get this offense on track. Get a first down. Maybe get some kind of motion, move the quarterback out of the pocket, get him some good, easy throws. But you got to try to get some continuity.
Waiting the kick here. Nick Geppetta. Sends one down. It's going to be picked up at the 19. Reynolds cuts back upfield here as he gets a lane out over the 40 to the 45. Big time return there. That's exactly what the Bulldogs needed, Steve.
Well, this time they'll do business in pretty good field position.
They'll spot the ball at the 46-yard line, it looks like. So it's 1st and 10 for Rossford. They've got 5:38 to go. They don't have to get it all back right now. If they can get some scoring on the board, though, if they can get a touchdown before halftime, I think that sets them up nicely for the second half.
Being that they'll get the ball first, you're right, but they got to try to put something together here.
Well, we've got 5:38 to do it. Right side of the line moved, and finally they throw the flag. I mean, everyone just kind of froze.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That was Sobolewski.
It was Austin Sobolewski, number 56.
He moved, went right back quickly, right back into place, but everyone just kind of froze, and then I think the side judge finally threw the flag. So, 5-yard penalty. It's 1st and 15 here for Rossford. Ball now at the 41. Ike tosses it out on the left side. Well, some good yardage there, about 4 yards picked up, but Perry was the guy that caught that one. But it's still going to be 2nd down and long. Call it 2nd and 13 after a pickup of 2. Well, they're going to spot it now closer to the 44-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 12. So a pickup of 3. Motion now. Here's the handoff going around the left side. Over there was Kyle Kromenacker, but he is shut down.
Kyle Kromenacker on the carry, thrown for a loss by.
So he's going to lose some real estate.
Well, what he does is he gets the ball and he runs right to where the defense is flowing to. Dylan O'Quinn did a good job at stringing that out and making him break it outside where he's got help.
Well, clock still running, 4 and 15 to go here in the second quarter. Rossford right now, they need a first down there.
Searching for answers.
Yep. They need to get to the 44-yard line of Lake to get a fresh set of downs. Going to air it out over the middle. It's complete. Kromenacker gets away from one tackle, gets inside the 35-yard line, and they get a first down.
Well, they've been trying to hit this play. This is the 3rd time they've thrown this. And Mick, this time he hits it. But what they do is you slipped it in behind the rush, behind those oncoming linebackers, in front of the safeties. And you get the ball in your playmaker's hand, and you let him run the daylight.
Kromenacker did a good job to hold on to that football. Now keeping it now is Ike, but he's going to be brought down for a loss.
O'Quinn was not fooled at all.
Loss of about 6. So that'll make it 2nd down and 16. Ball back at the 39-yard line of Lake. Clock continues to run, 3:18 to go.
Loss of 6 on the play, second down, 16.
$14-0 right now. The Bulldogs lead. You got Twins out to the right. Ike takes the snap. He's going to try and run it again. Cuts back inside. Keeps driving. Good pickup there as he gets about 10. He'll spot it at the 30, so call it 9.
Well, how he got away from Dylan O'Quinn, I don't know, but that shows you how determined this young man is. He puts himself in a third down and more manageable, so you're looking at about 3rd and 7.
Well, speaking of 7, I mean, that's coming into tonight's game, Ike has averaged about 7 yards a carry when he's pulled the ball down and run. But this Lake defense is it's no joke, man. They're serious.
Yeah, they're really getting after it, and they're rallying to the football. Right here, if you're Rossford, you got to be thinking 4-down territory.
High snap. Ike rolls out to his right, wants to air it out. He's getting flushed, and he's in a whole world of trouble. And throws it away. Boy, oh boy, that's the second time that's happened.
Yeah, he's gotten away with it both times.
Well, it's incomplete. 4th down, 7 to go. And I think you're right. I think this is definitely 4-down territory. 2:02, the clock is stopped. Don't forget, coming up here at the half, we'll have the mics open and everything, and be able to enjoy the Rossford marching band, followed by the Lake Flyer marching band.
Timeout on the field, we'll take timeout with them.
Timeout on the field. 2:02 to go here in quarter number 2. It's 14-0 Lake.
Do you ever drive around the neighborhoods just to look at the houses? I like spotting the ones that have been around the longest because they remind me of the amazing legacy I'm part of. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 110 years, our bank has helped families buy and build their homes, and all that time, one thing hasn't changed. At Genoa Bank, we believe that when we put the mortgage needs first, the rest takes care of itself. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Welcome back. Here is the timeout just about over. Don't forget, check out our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. You can also find us at TSNW.TV. They both go to the same place, and you can watch any game that we do, whether it's on video or audio. Of course, it's all video, but anyhow, when we're live, it's for football. It's audio only, but we do shoot the video for it. So be sure to check it out, ToledoSportsNetwork.com and TSNW.TV. 4th down, here we go. Ike is going to do the option. It's going to be coming over here. Are they going to say he caught it? Perry is right there at the 15. Oh, my. They're going to give it to him. Well, now they're discussing it.
Well, let's take a look at it and see what happens here. We're going to see if we can pick it up here on replay. That ball looks like he may have caught that thing.
Yep.
He got his arms under it, and then he rolls. I think he caught that.
I think it's a catch, buddy. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's a reception.
Yeah, he caught that. That's a great catch.
And on 4th down and a nice toss there. I think it was Kromenacker.
Well, they really needed a play there, and boy, do they get one.
1st and 10, the ball at the 17-yard line of Lake. Now moving here is Perry trying to cut inside. Or I'm sorry, Pickett. Pickett with a nice pickup there as he gets it to the 10. Pickup of 7 or 6 along 6.
Boy, you talk about making a play.
That could change the whole.
Yeah, if the Bulldogs can punch it in, but I tell you, that clock's not friendly right now. That's their enemy.
Well, they've got a minute to go here in this first half, but they're still, they're at the 10. Oh, ball bounces up. Ike able to grab it and hold on to it, but he's sacked.
And this is why you don't take anything for granted.
And I think there's going to be a timeout here going to be taken by Rossford. Todd Drewsback is going to call timeout here with 48 seconds to go. And you see right there, and that is why. So timeout on the field, 48 seconds to go in the half. 14-0 Lake leading Rossford.
Hi, Mortgage Marty Ben here. After 24 years, I have signed with a free agent with a new squad, and I am proud to announce I'm at Hallmark Mortgage. We are a local company, much like where I left. Full service lender, have pretty much every product you could imagine when it comes to buying or refinancing your home. And the biggest reason I left is the market has changed again, and Hallmark is absolutely the most committed company I've met in the marketplace at getting customers closed on time and delivering loans on time, so that when you commit to that real estate contract, we get you closed when you're supposed to. It has become a real problem in the meltdown not to do that, and this company takes it absolutely as the top priority. So I am proud to announce after all these years, I have moved on to Hallmark Mortgage.
Well, here we go, 48 seconds to go. 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 14-yard line. They need to get it to the 6. Now here's Pickett. He's going to be brought down at the 10. So you take the points, or do you go for 6?
Well,
or for the first down, I should say. They need to get to the 6.
I'm sure they had 2 plays called, and I'm surprised that they're just taking
Adler
so
transmissions
much time.
and break
Because
shot.
if they don't get it, well, now they're going to take another timeout. So this will be their final timeout. So we'll keep it here for the moment. The 20 seconds to go here on the clock here in the first half. Right now, Lake leading Rossford 14-0. It's going to be 4th down at the 10-yard line. They need to get to the 6 to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The question is do you?
Yeah, but you only got 20 seconds, so you just burned your last time out.
Which means they're going to have 2 plays called, or spike it as soon as the play is done.
Or provided you move the chains.
Well, if not, then it's all a moot point. I was going to say, Jackson Murtha has had 1 field goal here so far this season. All his other contributions have been through PATs. He's had 21 of those this year. Well, here we go, 4th down. They're going to go for it. Ball at the 10. Ball on the right hash mark. Here's the snap. Ike flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw it over towards the corner. And was he out of? No, touchdown.
He looked like he got his feet down. It looked like he got his feet down. That's a good throw. You throw it to the end line. You let only your guy make a play on the football.
I think that was Cam Reynolds.
It was.
Oh, my goodness. We can get here's the replay. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Ike does.
Well, they force him out and they force him left, but he does a good job at keeping his composure. But you see he puts air under it, and he floats it out there, and he allows his receiver to make a play on the football.
Oh, they fumble the point after. And here's just a Hail Mary toss into the end zone, but it goes to the ground, no good. So 11 seconds to go here in this first half, and, well, Rossford gets on the board. It's 14-6.
But I tell you, if you're a Rossford Bulldog fan, you have to admit that was a pretty ugly half of football. But you're only down 1 score, so you have to feel good about yourself. You get the football back, you go in, you regroup, you try to fix some things, especially offensively. Your attack points where you're going to choose to attack this defense. They've had some things that they've done well when they've attacked the seams.
Well, we'll see what happens because, of course, as you know, halftime adjustments are everything, especially at the high school level. Now, this is going to be absolutely just silly on my part, but Do you try the onside kick?
Oh, no. You kick off and feel good about yourself.
Well, Murtha will kick off here. The ball at his own 40. As Medley is back along with Makowitz for the Flyers. So they kick a squib. Well, he kicks. I think he tried the onside. It didn't go far enough. So the Bulldogs just surrounded the ball. So the Flyers will have it 1st and 10 at the Rossford 47-yard line. That was just not a good kick. Not a good onside kick. That kind of typifies how this first half has gone for Rossford. But as we said, they're only it's a one possession game. Evans, I wonder if he'll take a shot downfield. He's going outside is Makowitz, and we got a flag on the play.
It's been a pretty clean half. This time we're going to get holding. This is in the area of holding. Exactly what we're going to get.
Yep, against the Lake Flyers. So 4 seconds remaining here on the stadium clock. As we said, don't forget, stick around. We've got the halftime and the bands. First, it'll be Rossford and followed by the Lake Flyer marching band. So the ball will be moved back to the 43-yard line of Lake. It's a spot foul. So it ends up being 1st and 19. Looks like we got a timeout on the field, but well, we have a moment. Want to make sure we say, be sure to check out ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Don't forget, you can, if you want to advertise here on the Toledo Sports Network, you can call 419-514-1302. That's 419-514-1302. That'll get you in touch with one Mike Jamison, and of course, he's got advertising packages for every budget. And of course, speaking of which,
don't want to forget our television shows. Great Lakes Golf Today. Let's Fix Her Up.
Yep, that'll start next week. And of course, on Saturday, you can always catch Mike along with Dave Truman and Robert Robinson and company for, we took the name The Three for All away from it, but I still like that one for there. But I know that Mike doesn't. So anyway, last snap of the half here, they're going to air it out. Delventhal rolls out to his right. He's going to pull it down and run. He's going to pick up, enough yardage so he'll just be short of the first down. But that'll be the last play here of the opening half. An entertaining half of football for the fans, especially if you're for Lake. But a lot of work to be done as it's 14-6. The Flyers lead the Rossford Bulldogs. We'll be back with more here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Adler Transmissions and Brake Shop, 106 South Main, Walbridge, Ohio. Your automotive parts and accessories #1 store. Your first stop for quality transmission repair for over 25 years. Adler's Transmission and Brake Shop has been providing Walbridge and all of northwestern Ohio with quality service. Adler's Transmission and Brakes, 419-666-1010. Proud sponsor of high school sports in northwestern Ohio. From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery in Elmore, Ohio is a proud sponsor of Northwest Ohio Athletics. Our spacious greenhouse area has what you need for your outdoor beautification projects. With great specials and those hard-to-find plants, shrubs, and trees, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery takes the guesswork out of planning and maintaining your favorite garden and more. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery. Call them today, 419-862-3596. Blackberry Corner on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road is a proud sponsor of Genoa football and has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack.
website to go to. You have to download the app. If you want to bring them up, 1
struggling with the big box stores, choose Gladio.
A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Graymont in Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
Hey, it's Bob Francer. Your club's cleaned up and ready to go? Then let's talk about Brandywine, the only all-inclusive private country club in Northwest Ohio. You know, people are always taking all-inclusive vacations to save money. Well, at Brandywine, you're on a constant all-inclusive vacation. Unlimited golf, kart, pool, fitness, and all the social events, including the amazing pool parties. It's so refreshing to play a private club where there's no surprises. The new Brandywine Country Club, featuring 18 holes of Arthur Hills Design Championship golf on a layout that is spectacular. Par 72 now, 3 par 5s on the front 9, total yardage of 66.39. A challenge for great golfers, but fun and playable for the rest of us too. And one of the best things about joining the all-inclusive private Brandywine Club is that you never have to wait for leagues to get out of your way, because there's only one league at Brandywine, yours. And don't forget about the amazing restaurant. Champions Bar and Grill reopened in the summer of last year and is now open to the public. Call 419-865-2393 for all the details. And if you join by May 31st, they'll waive the initiation fee. Join me on the course and at the club this year at the all-new, all-inclusive Brandywine Country Club.
Glad to help. See you soon. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. At Genoa Bank, we believe there's more to a financial institution than the transaction. There's the relationship. Taking your banking needs personally is our top priority. We offer many helpful financial options for local families, farmers, and small businesses. Because we're locally owned, we take the time to get to know you personally. You might say we're just a lone call away. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Components Plus has been supplying quality golf club components to club builders across the U.S. and Canada since 1989. Located in southeast Michigan, adjacent to the Legacy by Arthur Hills Golf Course and Claire Batista's Golf Academy. Now, our showroom is open year-round with demo clubs, features, and our newest products available for the customer to try before you buy. Let Components Plus help with your own club building ideas.
Well, we're getting ready here shortly to start the third quarter here in this matchup between the Lake Flyers and the Rossford Bulldogs. I'm Mick Gonzalez and Steve Taylor joining me here. Steve, well, I don't know who you would say carried the day more here. Was the Lake offense or the Rossford defense keeping them in this game?
Well, the Rossford defense have been opportunistic, and they came up with some plays and able to really repel that potent Lake offense to only 2 touchdowns. And then the offense came alive, their own offense came alive, and they were able to get a touchdown and cut into this lead. And now they set themselves up for success. Now the question is, can they capitalize off of the momentum that they started to generate toward the end of that first half and let it springboard them into a solid second half?
Well, I think the key is trying to stop that guy in blue, number 28, Mr. Blake Osborne.
Yeah, he's been a handful.
Lake is going to kick off. The Bulldogs will receive to start the second half. As Pickett and Cam Reynolds are both back to receive this kick from Nick Chiapetta. Like I said, I don't know why. I just feel like there's a Pinocchio joke in there somewhere.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Referee blows his whistle. Chiapetta addresses the ball and sends it down the field. Low liner. It's going to bounce. It's going to be grabbed there by Pickett at about the 8-yard line. He'll take it out over the 20. 25, 30. He's got a lane. 40. One man to beat, and the kicker gets by. Oh, no, he doesn't. The referee blows the whistle. Pickett takes it all the way down, but the thing is, the official blew the whistle at about the 48-yard line.
Wow.
He blew right by him.
Well, let's take a look. Well, they set up the wall on that side. As he go back and
right there, he just got him and he stepped out. So it's the 48-yard line of Lake. That is where Rossford will scrimmage 1st and 10. But I tell you what, it brought their side of the stands to life.
They haven't had much to cheer about, with the exception of the closing minutes of that first half, and that's carrying over thus far. See if they can utilize this momentum to keep it going.
So 1st and 10 in the shotgun here is Austin Ike. Hands the ball off. Pickett driving forward, and he's able to pick up at least 5, maybe 6.
Well, that's the push that the Bulldogs were looking to get.
Tell you what, I saw over there Brent DeArmond. He was the guy that created a little bit of space there for Pickett to sail through. It's a pickup of 5, so 2nd and 5. The ball at the 43 of Lake. First series here of the half. And Pickett again driving forward. He's going to have enough for a first down as he drives all the way to the 38-yard line. Dylan O'Quinn on the stop, but not before Pickett able to keep it going. And well, he has a reason. Well, they're going to spot him about a half a yard short. I stand corrected.
Luke Rue did a good job at pulling from his left guard position to get out in front of that.
Well, here we go. About the length of the football is what they've got. 3rd down. Ball just outside the 38. Here's the snap. Pickett gets stopped from behind, but is able to keep driving forward and pick up the first down, as he'll be brought down at about the 36-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, he gets that first down, which he does. That's all on his legs because he kept those legs churning.
Yep, Pollock and O'Quinn on the stop. You see him driving right there.
Just pulling away from the tackler. That was number 64 for the Lake Flyers.
And that would be
Jeremiah Glander.
Yep. So it's 1st and 10 here for the Rossford Bulldogs. Here's the handoff. Pickett trying to get outside, shakes off one tackler, is able to get back about 2 yards as Makowitz was in on the stop. Him and Guyton both got a piece of him. But we've got a flag here, so we haven't had too many of those, but I think this one's coming back. Yep, they're going to call the penalty here on Luke Rue.
Luke, undersized offensive lineman, utilizing speed, and sometimes he gets caught up in those situations right there with a bigger defensive lineman.
So they'll take the ball all the way back to the 47-yard line of Lake, where it'll be 1st and 21. shotgun. Ike hands the ball off. Krummenacker. And we've got a hold coming back here. Another flag flies. Right out there about the 49-yard line, it looks like, is where the flag is. So it's another 10 yards coming back.
And what started out to be a promising drive is starting to go backwards the other way.
I was going to say they're moving the ball pretty steady here, but the problem is they're moving it the wrong way.
And you see the takedown right there, number 65.
Yep, that is Eli Massey. So it goes back to the 41 of Rossford. Now it's 1st and 27. They need to get it all the way down to the Lake 26-yard line for a first down. Ike is going to toss it over here on the bubble. And great tackle over there, shoestring tackle style.
Excellent open field tackle. Justin Cole cut down the ball carrier. But I tell you what, if Cole doesn't get him on the ground here,
he's still running.
He's got green grass because they had that thing set up nicely.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 24. Ball just outside, right in between the 48 and the 49 of Rossford. 8 and 47 to go. Is now, here's Ike in the pocket. Sees Dylan O'Quinn, changes direction. Now he's going to throw a Hail Mary up for grabs. And it was caught but out of bounds. So that's incomplete. So it'll make it 3rd down.
Well, you see, Austin just can't get a lot of it when he throws off of his back foot. And that's when he gets himself into trouble, when his mechanics are somewhat thrown off.
I was going to say, he got a lot of pressure there. Dylan O'Quinn was right in his grill, and he had to change direction just so he could have an opportunity to throw that ball downfield. Well, 3rd and 24, the ball at the 49-yard line here of Rossford. Like we said before, they need to get it down to the 26. Here's the snap. The pitch over the middle is complete. However, they're going to be well short of the first down as it's going to be brought. I think they got it to the 42 of Lake. As that was Perry, that was the guy that picked up that pass, and a couple of nice moves in there to get through, but like you said, well short of the first down. So
Justin Cole again, this time he's going to bring the punt unit out.
Reynolds back to kick. Rogers and Guyton back to receive this kick. And a fair catch is called by Rogers. That'll be at the 9-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Flyers, deep in their own end. So a good kick there by Reynolds. 7:52 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Big thank you again to a couple of our sponsors, of course, U.S. Utilities and Brandywine Country Club. Big thank you to them. It's 1st down here for Lake. They have the ball thrown 9-yard line. Boy, it's really cooled down here tonight, especially after spending the last week or so in the 90s. Now going over here is Blake Osborne as he'll turn up field, driving forward, still driving. He's got a whole host of Bulldogs on, still able to keep pushing, but is finally brought down at about the 19-yard line.
That young man is a load to try to bring down, especially when he lowers the head. You see him right here. Wait, patient runner, but you see him here cut it back to daylight. Again, jumping over, hurdling a would-be tackler, but look how he just has a low center of gravity and continues to push.
There's the handoff again. Makowitz able to take it up the gut and will pick up a 1st down.
Oh, nice job of stunting at the point of attack right there. That's going to be enough to move the chains, but Rossford really stunted it into the gaps and really cut off any cutback lanes.
Clock continues to move. 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Flyers on top, 14-6. Flyers have the ball at their own 21-yard line, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Osborne takes the handoff on the left side. Oh, lost his footing, falls forward. If he was able to stay on his feet, he'd still be running as he trips and falls at the 26-yard line. Well, just outside the 25. My goodness.
Yeah, just when he was cutting through that hole.
Gain of 4, second down.
So it's 2nd down and 6. We'll call it after a pickup of 4. Ball at the 25. In the gun. Here's the handoff on the right side this time. They try as they go up the gut. And I believe that was Osborne again. So he's been moving. It'll be close to a 1st down. I think they're going to call, yeah, they'll call it a 1st. So they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 here for Lake. They have it at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the third. They fake the handoff. Delventhal will keep it, and he's going to be stopped. Pick up, well, give him probably a yard, and that's about it.
Late flag on the ground. You get a hold.
Yeah, it's coming back, so yep. Holding against Lake. Of course, Osborne is he's tied for 2nd in the NBC along with Chris Pickett in scoring touchdowns. He's got 12 touchdowns for 72 points heading into tonight. And he's 5th in the NBC with rushing for 482 yards on 90 attempts. Austin Ike, by the way, I don't know if we know this, went over 1,000 yards tonight from passing. So another misdirection double handoff, and Makowitz able to take it out to the 25. Well, that will make it 2nd and 16. It's the ball at the 25 of Lake. Clock continues to run here as we've got 5:10 to go.
Here's a chance for the defense to step up and get the ball back for its offense. Defense of the Rossford Bulldogs.
There's the handoff and option play here and throwing it downfield. Makowitz open, makes the reception. Cuts back inside into Rossford territory, inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. Nice pass there from Medley. Medley was able to, I mean, he made that look easy.
Well, this time the Rossford defense gets caught peeking into the back field, expecting to run. And the Lake defense got exactly the look that it wanted.
Well, big play there by the Flyers as they get it all the way to the 37 of Rossford. 1st and 10 here for Lake. Now the double handoff again. Makowitz will go left. And he will get it to about the 32, so about a 5-yard carry.
Makowitz, one of those young underclassmen that's not afraid of Friday night lights. He doesn't shy away from them. Has big play capability.
Well, they'll spot the ball at the 33, so it's a 4-yard carry, 2nd and 6. Sibileski on the stop, 4:05 to go here in this third quarter. Flyers moving the ball. Hand off. Osborne cuts back inside. He's going to now again drive forward, and he gets it all the way to the 25-yard line. And he made contact with that Rossford defense at about the 28 and just kept driving.
Yeah, on the outside is number 28, Carl Roberts. And Robert sticks, you give him credit, he stuck in there.
Yep, right there. He finally just goes for the legs to bring him down. But the initial contact was with Sibileski, and he just drove him backwards. So it is 1st and 10, the ball at the Rossford 25-yard line. 3.5 to go here in this third quarter. And we've got a whistle as the snap went off and a flag on the play.
We'll get a little movement.
So procedure against Lake, that'll move it back 5 yards. 1st and 15 at the 30.
003895. That's your ticket. Bring it to the press box.
So 1st and 15, the ball at the Rossford 30-yard line. Makowitz will take it around the left side. Nice move, avoids a couple of would-be tacklers. Gets it down inside, right at the 20, they'll spot it. My goodness, what a nice run there by Makowitz. He just psyched a couple of guys out of their shoes.
It's where this is all going to be off or not. This is going to come back. We're going to get holding. We get a late flag that comes in.
Oh, it's against Rossford.
Face mask, wow.
So that moves it down to the 15-yard line. So it goes from being, that should be a first down.
Well, it is a first down. The question is, where is it going to scrimmage?
Well, they're going to put it on the 15-yard line, so 1st and 10. Makowitz just went in, now he's coming back out as Jacob Schiffert will check in here for Lake. Well, they haven't started the play clock yet, so now they do. So it's 1st and 10 here at the Rossford 15-yard line, 3 minutes to go.
At the 15.
Ball on the left hash mark. Riley Ralph over here on the outside to the right, and now Osborne, he's going to be stopped right there near the line of scrimmage. He falls forward, maybe picks up a yard, and that's it. That Rossford defense said, not this time. And give them a yard with 2.5 to go here in the third. It's 2nd and 9.
Rossford 2nd down and 8.
Ball is at the 14-yard line. So it's 2nd and 9. In the gun. Delventhal hands the ball off. Oh, Makowitz gets hogtied and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job there by Chris Pickett.
Oh, nice open field tackle. Textbook. Watch him go for the legs, defeat the block, shoot the gap, cut the ball carrier down.
Not much Makowitz could do on that, so that'll make it 3rd down, a loss of 3. So it'll be 3rd and 12, the ball at the 17-yard line. Clock continues to run as we've now got 90 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Delventhal's going to air it out. Fires over here on the right side. O'Quinn, he's going to fall forward, but he's going to be well short of the first down as he was brought down over there by Carl Roberts.
Nice call defensively.
Delventhal's pass complete to Little O'Quinn. Bring up 4th down.
That's a lot of work to bring down a guy that size. So, clock is stopped with a minute 21 to go. And they're going to go for 3 here. So Nick Chiapetta is going to attempt what amounts to a 28-yard field goal attempt. Delventhal, the holder, here's the kick, and they squib it. So it goes wide left, and I don't think it had enough height on it, so it's no good.
May have gotten tipped.
It's very possible. Very possible, but regardless, Rossford able to dodge another one as it's 14-6, the Lake Flyers on top.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
For a free estimate, call Schneider Sons Electric, 419-691-8284.
Minute 16 remaining here in this third quarter. Rossford has it at their own 20-yard line. Faulty snap, but Ike able to pick it up, and he's going to run with it, and he's got a lane, and he's got some yardage. Outside, over the 40, out near midfield, and he's tackled out of bounds as he is dropped over there by Luke Walsh, along with Tyler Safran, but not before a big-time run, a 32-yard pickup here by Ike. As he gets into Lake territory, they'll spot the ball at the Flyer 48-yard line.
Well, the defense gets a moment of indecision because they see a bad snap, and Ike did a good job at going down, getting it. But he kept his eyes up the field, and he saw a running lane, and you see he wastes no time getting through it.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Coming up on a minute to go here in this third quarter as Pickett is driven back after reaching the line of scrimmage by Dylan O'Quinn. And O'Quinn just an emphatic tackle there.
Well, he sidesteps Joe Metz, but O'Quinn comes up and cleans it up.
So it's a pickup of a yard. They'll give his forward progress of a yard as the ball is at the 47.5-yard line. So we've got 35 seconds to go here in the quarter. Should be the last play of the quarter. And somebody moved, so that's going to stop the clock.
There's your right guard that rocked.
So a false start and 5 yards back into Rossford territory. We'll spot the ball at the 47 of Rossford. It's one of the rough things here about the Bulldogs tonight is every time they've been moving positive yardage, penalties have killed them.
Suboleski was the culprit that time.
So it is 2nd and 14. Mike takes the snap. He's going to throw it over the left side. The pass was behind Cam Reynolds, and he could not haul it in. He tried. He reached back, but he got hit there, and that stops the clock with 3 seconds left here in the quarter. But Reynolds gave it the old college try there, but it was behind him. And I think we've got penalty here. Well, they're saying to put 6 seconds on the clock, so.
An incomplete pass. The clock should stop on the incomplete pass.
Yep. Well, here we go. 3rd down and 14. The ball at the 47 of Rossford. They need to get it down to the 38-yard line of Lake to move the sticks. Crowd starting to make some noise here for Lake. Lake looking downfield. He's going to throw. That's going to be picked off. Scott Makowitz right at the 30-yard line. That pass was too short for Kromenacker. And Makowitz with the easy pick.
He's throwing in a double coverage. This zone coverage right here. You see Lake is going to keep everything in front of him. You got bracket coverage here. You got front and backside coverage. So if you're going to throw that, it's got to be a perfect pass. Underthrows his intended target. And you see the big pickoff.
Well, that was the final play of the third quarter. Lake heads into the fourth with a 14-6 lead.
Congratulations, Scott and Navy Bulldog, tonight's winner of the Hardline Contest.
At Genoa Custom Interiors, we provide quality service at competitive prices. We offer a variety of flooring and interior design options customized to fit your needs. From carpets to hardwood, no matter what type of flooring you desire, we have what you want. Our designers will show you how to set up furniture, flooring, window treatments. Contact us today for a free estimate for any of our interior design, installation, and services. Genoa Custom Interiors. Genoa Jewelers, 611 Main Street in Genoa, has been serving the area with quality jewelry and gifts for over 19 years. Specializing in gold and silver repairs, Frank Comise has been a goldsmith for over 30 years. Our selection of Pulsar watches, Precious Moments figurines, reflections beads, Seraphim classics, and quality stellar rings, all at a price you can afford. Genoa Jewelers also buys gold and silver and has the perfect gift for that someone special. Stop out today at Genoa Jewelers, 611.
Welcome you back. Here is first play of scrimmage for the fourth quarter begins. As
the ball is loose. Let's see if they're going to call him down by contact. Rossford seems to think that they have it.
Well, let's see what the officials say.
If it's a fumble, they indeed do. And they're going to give the ball to the Lake Flyers.
Wow.
They're going to call him down by contact, I do believe. Let's see if we can get a beat on what happened.
So
the ball hit the deck as he was coming through, but it looked like he could have possibly been down.
Well, it's going to be second and call it a long 6 or a short 5. So it's ball's just outside the 35-yard line of the Flyers. Here's the snap, and it's going to be Makowitz. Coming around the left side, turns upfield, flag on the play. This may be coming back. Makowitz brought down at about the 43-yard line of Rossford, but we got a flag back at the Lake 40. Yeah, I think this could be coming. We'll see.
There's a takedown on the edge there.
Yep. So they'll take the ball back to the 30-yard line, which was the original line of scrimmage. So second and 10 is what it amounts to when all is said and done. My goodness, it's been an interesting ball game. I wouldn't call this the prettiest ball game we've ever done, but it's one of those where the fans really enjoy it, but if you're a coach, it's got you pulling your hair out. Now keeping it, Delventhal on the right side, trying to get back outside, but is hit and is dropped at about the 35-yard line, so a decent run there by the Lake quarterback.
And the pursuit eventually gets there, but Delventhal did a good job at just lowering his head and bring up 3rd and 5.
Flyers with a 14-6 lead. Here again, Makowitz is going to go on that left side, is fought through. I think actually he gets it outside the 40, and they're going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 here for Lake.
I tell you, once he gets his shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage, he has a knack for finishing off the runs with extreme power, and he does so there. Turns it up nicely, moves the chains.
Of course, he had it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Flyers at their own 41-yard line. 10 and 25 to go. He's now going on the outside and driving forward. Out near midfield is Blake Osborne. And that young man has been a handful to try and bring down.
He has. He's nearing 100 yards on for the evening.
We'll spot it right outside the 50-yard line on the Lake side of midfield. Well, it's 2nd and a yard to go. Ball at midfield. Here's the snap, the handoff. Wow, there's some serious hitting going on down there.
Well, I tell you.
Osborne got whacked, and he still was able to drive forward and pick up 2 yards.
Chris Pickett, he's at 200 pounds in his own right. He stuck his head in there.
He laid a hit on him, but Osborne just kept going. So he picked up enough turf to get a first down. Of course, Osborne, he's just one of those guys. He's one of those special kids. He can carry the mail.
Osborne goes 210, 215, so he's a big kid.
Now here's Medley on the left side. He'll get it out to the 47 of Rossford. So Perry in on the stop, but it's second down, and call it about either a short 8 or a long 9. So that ball right at the 47-yard line. So we're under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Flyers have not scored since the first quarter when they went up by 2 touchdowns. There's the snap. Osborne on the right side is going to keep moving. He'll pick up the first down and more. Inside the 30-yard line, he's finally brought down as he was able to pick up a good, probably, well, let's see where they spot the ball. Looks like about 20 yards.
20 yards of real estate there as he adds on to his totals for the night. A very productive night indeed it's been.
So it's 1st and 10 here for the Lake Flyers. They have the ball. They're going to spot it at the 28-yard line, so that gives them a 19-yard carry, but you and I know better. Here's the handoff. Double handoff. Oh, Makowitz. He was dropped quickly by Pickett.
But that kid has not quit playing at all. He knows one speed straight ahead, and this kid is continuing to play hard.
So a loss there of about 3, so it'll be 2nd and 13. They'll spot the ball at the Rossford 31-yard line. Clock continues to run here as we've got 7:48 to go here in the ball game. Flyers lead it 14-6. Here's the handoff again. Osborne, he's shoestring tackle there was held on to just long enough to get a crowd. And, well, he may have picked up a yard, and that's it. See on the replay right here, Osborne, he was just hogtied there. I believe that was Tyler Safran that did not give up on him. So that'll make it 3rd down and 12 after the 1-yard pickup. 3rd down and 12. The ball at the 30 of Rossford. Here's the handoff. Medley's going to do, they're going to throw it back. Complete over here. Delventhal gets hammered as he's out there near the 25-yard line. He just absolutely got tattooed by Austin Ike, his quarterback counterpart.
Boy, I tell you, one quarterback saying hello to the other one. This is what you call stop running. As Ike comes up and
boom,
lays the lumber.
He just tattooed him, so that's going to make it 4th down, and they're going to be, looks like about 5 yards short. So 4th and 5. Ball at the 24-yard line. They need to get it inside the 19. And now timeout going to be taken by Lake to talk about it. 6:54 to go here in this ball game, and the Flyers lead it by 8.
Are you dreading winter? Then let TAS Electronics upgrade your vehicle's existing factory key fob into a remote car starter. Or, for unlimited range and versatility, Drone Mobile put your smartphone in control. You'll get features like keyless entry, instant security status, and real-time GPS tracking wherever in the world you are, instantly on your smartphone. This winter, forget the freeze, feel the heat with TAS.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2017. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Want to work on your game? Our driving range and practice center is the best place to groove your swing. Try individual lessons with golf director Dan Sutton. Clinics are forming now. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2017.
Well, here we go. 4th down and 6. Flyers are going to go for it. Delventhal in the shotgun. Makowitz in motion. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Oh, coming in on the blitz. Kromenacker has to throw it, get rid of it. Delventhal does, as he got heat there big time, as Kromenacker was right there on the blitz and causes a turnover on downs here. So a big play there for the Bulldogs.
Well, what the Bulldogs do is they man up right here, and they're going to send a corner blitz. They're going to make the quarterback get rid of it before he wants to. Not going to let him sit back there and read coverage and try to pick up the mismatch on the outside.
6-foot sophomore is Kyle Kromenacker. And boy, oh boy, he just came in almost untouched. He caused the play to be rushed and ended up turnover on downs here. And that's exactly what Rossford needs. It's 6:48 to go. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Still a one-possession game. Ike, bubble over out on the outside, and a tattoo by Medley as he drilled Pickett.
He did, but I tell you what, if he focuses on that football, he can run back the other way for a quick touchdown.
Yeah, he let that one go. You look right here on the replay. Pickett is like, he knows he's going to get hit. But Medley was, yeah, you're right. Medley had his eyes up there, as now we got a timeout for an injury on the field. So with 6:41 to go, the Flyers lead it 14-6.
Conveniently located in downtown Rossford, Ohio, the law firm of Heben, Summer, and Murphy is there to serve your estate, business, and litigation needs. Heben, Summer, and Murphy is a proud sponsor of Rossford Athletics. Contact the law firm of Heben, Summer, and Murphy at 419-662-3100 or on the net at www.hsm-law.net. Go Bulldogs. Mike Jamison and Jamison's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jamison's Mobile Music and Video. Moe's Place, downtown Rossford, has the best burgers in town and much, much more. Stop by for their famous Flaming Moe Burger. Moe's Place, proud to bring you Rossford High School sports. Wojo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Quality comfort you can count on since 1967. They're a proud sponsor of Genoa High School sports and can help you with all your heating, air conditioning, and plumbing needs. Give them a call today at 419-693-3220.
Toledo Sports Network is brought to you in part by Genoa Bank, Taz Electronics, UA Local 50, IBW Local 8, Benches Greenhouse, Genoa Jewelers, Graymount Quarry, Blackbird Corners, Genoa Custom Interiors, Arturo's Pizza, Heben, Sumner and Murphy, Moody's Coney Island, Wojo's Heating and Air Conditioning, Moe's Place, Snyder and Sons, and Napa Auto Parts.
2nd and 10 here. The ball at the 24 for Rossford, their own 24. Kromenacker in motion, fumbling the football there was Ike, but he picks it back up, throws it over there on the left side to the sideline, but overthrows his intended target there.
That's a wise toss. He saw that the defensive back had zoned in on his receiver. Just wise, he threw it away.
Yeah, Reynolds was over there, but yeah, you don't want to do anything like that because that's a pick six going the other way otherwise. 6:12, the clock is stopped. 3rd down and 10, the ball at the Rossford 24. Still a one-possession game. They trail 14-6. Lake fans now starting to make some noise. Pickett in motion. Now here's the snap. Ike looking. He throws it over the middle, but he overshoots his target, which was Perry. And now it's 4th down. And with 6:08 to go, boy, oh boy, not a whole lot you can do. You got to punt this because you're so deep in your own end, but the clock is not the friend right now of Rossford. So Cam Reynolds back to kick here for the Bulldogs, a high snap. And he gets it up high, but doesn't get it very deep. It's going to take, though, a Rossford bounce. A big help there as it goes downfield. It's going to be down at the Lake 32-yard line. That roll really helped them. So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Flyers with 5:52 to go.
Now, defensively, you got to be stout up front. You really have to expect to get a heavy dose of Mr. Osborne.
Well, we'll see what happens here. This right now, the Rossford defense has to come up with a huge stop here.
Well, the Lake offense right now, what they want to do is just dictate, again, tempo. They've done a good job at dictating the tempo of this game. But right now, they'd like to string together a couple of first downs, try to seal this game away.
Rossford love a turnover right about now. Osborne will take it out to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 4. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. Osborne he has been just so difficult to bring down. I mean, that low center of gravity, he just keeps it so close to the ground, and it just makes it so difficult to bring him down. 2nd down and 6, the ball at the Lake 35-yard line. Dawson Delventhal fakes this, or hands it off to Makowitz. Makowitz on the right side, pick up a few yards, and it'll be 3rd down.
What, Rossford putting 8 men in the box, selling all out against the run. They know they have to get off the field here. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4, maybe 3.
You're right, 3rd and 3. The ball at the 38-yard line. Clock continues to run, 4:47 to go. Rossford's going to have a realistic shot at this. They're going to have to come up with a big stop here. Snap. There's the handoff, and it's going to be close.
He's not going to get there.
It's going to be close at about the 40-yard line. They needed the 41. So Osborne gets it to the 40-yard line, and about a yard short. So
well, this time Rossford sticks an extra man in the box. They walk the safety down at 9 men in the box. Here it is. It's do or die. The Lake Flyers are going to go for this one.
Well, 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. The Bulldogs out there on the field trying to whip up their side of the stadium into a frenzy. They need to come up with a stop here. And right now, they're waiting till the last possible second on the play clock and before Lake takes a timeout. 3:42 to go. 4th down and 1 when we come back. It's 14-6, the Flyers.
Do you ever drive around the neighborhoods just to look at the houses? I like spotting the ones that have been around the longest because they remind me of the amazing legacy I'm part of. Hi, I'm Marty Sutter, president of Genoa Bank. For over 110 years, our bank has helped families buy and build their homes, and all that time, one thing hasn't changed. At Genoa Bank, we believe that when we put the mortgage needs first, the rest takes care of itself. Genoa Bank, taking your banking needs personally.
Well, the situation is this. It's 4th and 1 for the Lake Flyers. They get the first down. Well, it makes things a whole lot tougher for Rossford to try and get back in this game, to try and tie it.
Marty been here.
3:42 on the clock. 4th and 1. The ball at the Lake 40. Mark Emmons is finished with his timeout and has got his play in. And now the Flyers will break and head to scrimmage here at the 40-yard line. The Bulldogs are going to bring everybody. Here's the handoff, and he's got a first down. Blake Osborne drives to midfield, over midfield, to the 49 of Rossford.
Well, the Flyers just did a good job at really varying their snap count. Right here, you see him hold on to it a little bit longer, get the extra blocker down on the block, and they pull big Damian Allison. This kid is very athletic. Allison leads him through to pay dirt.
Well, right now, then, one more first down should do it. Here's the handoff. Osborne holds on to the football, but I don't think he makes it to the line. Well, he does make it to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Timeout going to be taken here by Rossford. 3:06 to go as they take their first timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Well, you got to get the big fella to turning sideways. You can't get him going straight up the field. You have to get him going to the side, and that way they were successful in doing that. That way the pursuit can get there and cut him down. Well,
the Flyers will head to Fostoria to take on the Redmen next week. How about those Fostoria Redmen? They are like the story this year in the NBC, the turnaround they have made.
Interesting. They've got an interesting game tonight and see how they come out of this one tonight. But, again, they have really been the team to talk about.
Indeed. And, of course, next week, Rossford will be home to the Elmwood Royals. Of course, Lake took care of business against Elmwood last week to the tune of 38-0. Of course, Rossford last week, they went to the woodshed as they faced Eastwood, who, of course, is number 1 in D5 in the state. And don't forget, Saturday mornings from 8 to 10, you can catch us on ESPN 106.5, The Ticket. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Delventhal's going to keep it. He's going to get tackled, but not before picking up a first down. And he stays in bounds. And that we've still got just under 3 minutes to go, but that's going to really hurt things here for Rossford.
Well, good kickback block right there by Osborne.
You're seeing over there, too, Jacob Benson able to create some space for his quarterback to sail through. So it is 1st and 10, the ball at the Rossford 48. Clock continues to run as we're coming up on 2.5 to go here in the ball game. Osborne following his blocks, able to drive forward. He's still going out to inside the 30-yard line. My goodness. And that was pretty much mostly Blake Osborne himself.
That's that guy again.
He just was able to keep them legs moving, and you work that hard, good things happen. He's just shy of the first down as they'll spot the ball just inside the 29-yard line.
Just a powerful runner. You see him right there just dragging and pulling would-be tacklers with him. Officials timeout.
Let's see what we got here. I think they're going to measure for the first down. Clock stops with 2:17. Once again, don't forget to check out the website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. You can also get the link to hop over to YouTube to watch every game that we've done. Of course, Toledo Sports Network. You can listen to our football games live. You can watch our volleyball coverage, our basketball coverage, and everything else that we do. That one is going to be
enough for a first down.
Yep. So, I'll start the clock back up here in just a moment.
First down, Flyers at the 28-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 28, they're saying.
And these are the kind of games that the Lake Flyers want to put away. You want to see your team start to progress. You grind it out. Not the prettiest of wins. You're at home. It's homecoming. You know, a lot going on. But you block out your surroundings and you focus on the task at hand. And the Lake Flyers have done a good job of that. They pretty much dominated between the 20s all day. They just haven't been successful at pushing it across the pay dirt. But their defense has really been lights out tonight.
Well, let's see what we got here. I think he's trying to run some time off the clock.
We're going to reset the clock to 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Yep. So we are good to go. 1st and 10, the ball at the Rossford 28.
And we're going to get false start.
I was going to say that threw everything off there because the referee blew his whistle to start the game clock or the play clock, and they never got it started.
Well, Jeremiah Glander is the guy that jumped, and that's going to push back the Flyers 5 yards.
I mean, that was just an odd time to, do that. So that stops the clock, 2:05. And now the referee going over to talk to Mark Emmons and try to explain what that was about. Because, everyone was at the line of scrimmage ready to snap the ball. And, they snap the ball. He blows the whistle just as they're snapping the ball to start the play clock. And it just was bizarre from the get-go. But well, hopefully they'll get this all sorted out so we can finish this last 2:05. Well, as we said, be sure to check out tsnw.tv and toledosportsnetwork.com. You can see the schedule for what's coming up next week as far as for volleyball, for football, and everything else. And, hey, we don't have too much longer to go before we got some high school basketball coming up here. TSNW is we'll be having probably anywhere between 4 and 6 games a week. Well, here we go. 1st and 15 for the Flyers. They have it at their own 30 or at the Rossford 33-yard line. Now here trying to keep moving is Makowitz. He gets it to the 30, so a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Cam Reynolds shut that down.
Well, it's starting to feel a little bit more like fall tonight. A little chilly out there.
A little brisk.
You got to remember, we got a timeout being taken here by Rossford with 1:56 to go. So, Steve, it's like you've had the weather over the last week and change. That was in the 90s. It felt more like summer than it did fall. And now it's like the switch over here. It's not drastically, blustery or freezing, but just the change over from after being in the 90s all week to now all of a sudden we're feeling it probably in the 50s or the high 40s.
It's Toledo weather. Wait 5 minutes and it'll change.
And you feel it, So I think it's just that drastic change from 90s to this. It just makes it feel that much colder is all. You just your body clock has to adjust, and that just takes a little bit of time. Well, as we said, the Flyers will head to Fostoria, and Rossford will head home to face Elmwood next week. So here we go, 2nd and 12, minute 56. Osborne, he's going to get taken down behind the line of scrimmage. We haven't seen that happen too often here tonight. And a timeout again going to be taken here by Rossford. Their final timeout.
Final one. Pickett comes up big there.
So with this little break in time, hey, talk about your album. How's things going on the music side of things?
Things are good. Just got back from Akron and got a week off this week for once to get a little rest and relaxation, and he's right back at it again.
Good stuff. Where can folks find your album? At Last.
Yes. Just you can find it anywhere, man. You can get it off iTunes, all that good stuff there, man.
Amazon.
It's heading there, but right now you can get it off iTunes.
Beautiful. Steve Taylor and the In Touch Band, and of course the album is called At Last.
At last. At last.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 17. Going around the left side, Makowitz got a lane, and he's going to take it to the house. 35 yards, touchdown, Lake Flyers. They put the final nail in the coffin.
Well, I tell you what, they did a great job at just sealing and eating up blocks, and they gave him a running lane, and you see his speed as he utilizes that to dash to daylight. Look at him. You get Allison pulling. Look, there's a kickback block right here. There's a kick-out block by Osborne. But look at him right here, showing his speed. Once he gets his shoulders level to the line of scrimmage, if he's even, he's leaving. Exactly what he does right there.
A couple of touchdowns here tonight from Makowitz. There's the point after from Chapetta, and it is good. So 1:41 on the clock, and that pretty much makes things academic. 21-6. That's your score. Got to make sure we say thanks to our crew as well, out there enjoying the elements, as it were. Dave Cheatham, of course, Josh Harris, and of course the one, the only, the young man over here. And he's the only one up there sitting, like right there by the student section. And everybody else, Josh is out on the field, and of course up on the roof is Dave Cheatham. But that's our crew for you. They're a crazy bunch.
Happy times here at Lake in Millbury for the Lake Flyers.
Yep, they're going to have a big celebration here on homecoming night. Of course, Lucas is who I'm referring to as our other cameraman, by the way. Big thank you to all our cameramen, and of course the ringmaster over there in the production trailer, and that's Mike Jameson. Squibbler downfield, be grabbed at about the 30-yard line, and falling down with it there is, didn't see who that was over there. Of course, I don't have a 7 on the roster, so perfect.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, and yeah, I let it pass.
So, with 1:38 to go, the Flyers up 21-6. Here's the snap as Ike will roll out, toss it over on the left side. It's complete. Nice hit over there. I think that's Medley.
And broke that up, knocked that ball free from Cam Reynolds.
My goodness, man. I'll tell you what, we haven't talked about him very much tonight, but Bronson Medley, that guy has been, he's been all over the field tonight.
They made a good break on the football there and just broke that up.
So that stops the clock with 1:32, 2nd and 10. So you've got Corey Stetter and Perry over here on the right side. They go back over to the left. Oh my goodness, again. Medley over there on the coverage, and I think that that was Kromenacker. Kyle Kromenacker was the intended target.
Yeah, but Medley just doesn't. He just breaks on the football relentlessly.
Yep. So with 1:27 to go, it's 3rd and 10. at the 35 of Rossford. Lake fans stomping their approval here. Pickett in motion. Ike rolls out to his left, throws it over the middle. It's complete for a first down.
Maybe.
No.
Because he ran backwards.
Forward progress is going to be out near midfield. So that one was complete for Kromenacker. So you see right here as he rolls out, he throws over the middle.
No, he's been a lot better, Ike has, when he moves up in the pocket. You see him right there move up in the pocket.
Back to live action here. The toss out over at the left at the sideline, and of course, that'll stop the clock.
And Flyers are content to give up everything in front of them.
Yep, clock stops with 1:09 to go. So it'll be second down and 3 to go. Ball at the 43 of Lake.
Here's a good position to take a shot down the field, Mick. Take a shot.
Ball near the left hash mark. There's the rollout to the right by Ike. He's going to throw on the run. And, well, there was nobody. As I think the intended target there, Brandon Abernathy, stopped at about the 22-yard line and did not continue on his route. He didn't finish his route, and that ball fell to the ground there about the 9-yard line. So that'll make it third down and 3. In the gun, here's Ike. Takes the snap, rolls out. Throwing it for the end zone, and that's going to be picked off. Well, close. That was close. Tyler Safran had his hands waiting for it, but it falls through his hands and goes incomplete. So it makes it fourth down. .54 seconds left here in this one. Fourth down here for the Rossford Bulldogs. They have the ball at the 43-yard line of Lake. Trailed by a couple of scores here, 15 points to be precise. Here we go on fourth down. Here's the toss over to Pickett. Pickett will pick up the first down, keeps driving, gets inside the 25 to about the 20. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like around the 21. So now Rossford has to continue to move here because they are stopping the clock to move the chains, but
no timeouts left.
No timeouts, nope.
Yeah, they're right outside of the red zone, so they're going to either have to spike it or.
And they do.
It'd be interesting to see if they throw a flag on that. They're not. They usually don't let you clean the center up like that.
Second and 10 here, the ball at the 21-yard line, 42 seconds remaining. Stranger things have happened, but Rossford's going to have 3 shots at the end zone. Two guys in motion there. That was kind of freaky, but they didn't call it. Ike is going to run for it. He's going to get out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 36 seconds. Well, it's been a rough night here on the officials.
Well, you know, the officials at this point just want to get out of here, man. It's, you know.
So it's third down and 4. After a pickup of 6 by Ike. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Got trips out to the right. Fake the handoff, toss over on the left side. Pass is complete. I think that's Reynolds. Picks up the first down. They're inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal here for the Bulldogs. Clock stops, 32 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Lake content to give you all of the short stuff.
They don't have too much room left, so it's all going to be short stuff here from so here we go, empty backfield, Ike in the gun. Here's the snap. Ike looking downfield, tosses over on the left side, and it goes incomplete. So Medley over there again on the coverage.
Well, Medley has been very solid in coverage tonight.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line. Clock is stopped, 26 seconds to go. They need to score quickly if they're going to have any sort of hope for an onside kick. Twins out to the left. Like an option. Kromenacker throws it up, it's tipped, and it goes to the ground.
I'll tell you, Kromenacker put it in a good place for his receiver to make a play on the ball. See him right here. Thought about running it for a moment once he gets outside of containment. But what he does, his man works open and he throws it to a spot where he's at. Almost made a nice play on that.
Yeah, Perry went up for it. So it's third and goal. 18 seconds left. Rossford with 2 more shots at it. Ike now will take the snap. He's flushed out. Throws a high jump ball, and it's knocked away over there by Tyler Safran. So with...
That was Kromenacker that came over and busted that up and said, nah, not going to happen on my watch.
I was going to say he had to play defender there, even though he was the receiver. So, fourth down, last shot at it here for Rossford. 10 seconds left here. Well, at least now they know that if they can't find anybody open, he can scramble and run for it. Ike throws it back the other way. Pass complete, but they shut down right at the line of scrimmage. As right there in on the stop, number 13, Luke Walsh.
Well, they did a good job at reading that bubble screen. Cam Reynolds sold out to try to get there, but the defense read it well, and they snuffed it out.
So turnover on downs to finish the ball game. Only 1 second left, so they'll just take a knee and call it a day. So again, your final will be 21-6. Flyers will take the victory here, as Rossford will fall to 2-4, 1-1 here in the, or 1-2 rather, here in the NBC. Lake with the victory. They will move up here to 2-1 in the NBC and 4-2 overall. As your final, Lake Flyers defeat the Rossford Bulldogs here on homecoming night here for the Flyers by a score of 21-6. Well, for the hard-working crew here with TSNW and my partner Steve Taylor, I'm Mick saying so long, everyone. We'll talk to you again next week.